before things get busy. A few tactics here from Quartararo, trying to catch a few people out. They're looking like they're about to back it in, and then away he goes. Before things get busy again, Simon, something to add from pit lane?
Yeah, I mentioned yesterday how difficult this track is to use that rear ride height device and get an advantage from it. It's because, like I mentioned, this morning, there's no slow turns, to really take an advantage. They're all so flowing here, but it's also because there's no really hard braking areas at the end of the acceleration straights to make sure that the rear clicks back into position, up high so you can take the next turn. So all the riders saying it's really difficult to use. What I've noticed is Ducati can still use it. It just shows how advanced their system is, how smooth it is. They've had it for the longest. How smooth it is, meaning how it drops smoothly without losing grip, without losing stability, and then clicks back into position when the rider brakes. And watching videos, I believe, I'd like everyone to watch and see if they can spot it. It looks like the riders can activate it on the way in, but it doesn't work until the way out. So the riders can focus on riding, and it somehow automatically drops at the right time, on the exit. So hats off to Ducati for really being the leaders in that one.
Yeah, thank you. Fascinating that from Simon Crafar. Ducati then the only one able to use it. Can they use it to good effect here in qualifying? We just saw there Marc Marquez, his lap was chalked off for going in the green on the inside of turn 6. That's Chapel Corner, leading onto the hangar straight. Here's Fabio Quartararo, who was desperate, Matt, to get out on circuit and not have any followers.
Yeah, and at the moment, Quartararo completely in control of pole position here in Silverstone. Somebody's got to find at least 0.3 of a second to beat him and knock him out of that top spot. 1:58.990, still the best time. Jack Miller at the moment in the middle of the second row in 5th.
Fabio Quartararo then begins his second stint of flying laps. Miller is up ahead of him on circuit now, coming through sector 1, through turns 3 and 4. How does he fare? No, 0.2 off through sector 1. Miller will settle for a place on the front row. He's got time to find already.
Yeah, Miller then heads down to Stowe on the hangar straight. And there is Fabio Quartararo. Just at the top of your picture is his compatriot, Johann Zarco, who needs to find something late on in this session. Zarco down in 11th place.
Out to Stowe Corner and into the turn 8, of course. This is where the crash happened yesterday. He'll flick it right through turn 9 into the new complex, and then around Club Corner, and then the second sector will register.
Yeah, not a bad lap being thrown in here by Johann Zarco. Certainly something that's going to move him inside that top 10 if he carries it on through. There's Quartararo then now coming into the sort of village and the loop complex.
It just goes to show, Matt, how little time they had to waste, because they're only going to get a chance for one more flying lap in here. Pol Espargaro's up in sector 1, likewise Jorge Martin. I'll keep you posted on how they fare.
This would be pretty impressive if Jorge Martin was able to reel off a 3rd successive pole position, particularly at a track like Silverstone, where it's so long, 18 corners, contrasting corners as well, different styles. To come to Silverstone for the first time on a MotoGP bike and to be even threatening pole position just shows the class of Martin. Miller picks up 1 spot, 5th to 4th for the Aussie, down to a 59.368. He's only off the front row by 900ths.
Zarco to 7th, that's not bad. Pol Espargaro is still up, ladies and gentlemen. Martin, it can't be up by 1.5. That must be a mistake. That would be ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Marc Marquez isn't far away here either.
What's Martin on, an F16?
Goodness me.
Yeah,
Pol Espargaro is still up after 3rd sector. Wow. Now, this would be a turn up for the books. He's only ever had 2 pole positions in MotoGP. He's been nowhere near the front row in 2021. We're looking here at Jorge Martin, is also up, but that can't be a real stat. We'll have to see what happens there. We've got to keep our eyes for now on Pol Espargaro. I can see him from the commentary box window. He's now coming past our commentary box. Pol Espargaro challenging for pole position, but I don't know. Pol Espargaro's on pole at 58.889, but this lap has got to be wrong for Martin. There's a problem with the graphic.
It can't be right, surely.
It can't be right.
It can't be right. Nobody is able to find.
Well, it says he's on pole. I mean, that's an all-time lap record if that's right. We've got to look into that. Yeah, well, even the team aren't celebrating yet.
Well, at one stage he was 1.5 seconds up. I mean, at the moment, it is Jorge Martin on pole with a 58.008. But surely that can't stand. I stand to be corrected. But Pol Espargaro, as the checkered flag goes out, now then, at the moment, Fabio Quartararo is not even on the front row of the grid.
If that lap was genuine for Jorge Martin, then that is unbelievable.
Well, yeah, I mean, that would be truly astonishing. Truly astonishing.
And he's not stopped yet. Now, Quartararo, for the first time in a long time, might be off the front row here.
Well, even the team weren't celebrating because they obviously felt like there's no way at one point through Sector 2 he could be 1.5 seconds up. 1.5 seconds.
Here comes Martin then through Sector 2. This is where he made all that time up. No, it's a mistake. It's got to have been. Something's wrong with that graphic. Anyway, we'll try and get to the bottom of that shortly. What we can tell you...
now he's gone plus one. He's got a problem with his transponder, maybe, has he? Because all of a sudden he's gone plus 1.6.
Quartararo then, as it stands, doesn't look like he's on the front row in a peculiar session, and is still registering that 58.008 was genuine. And if that's the case, then we need to take a look at that lap on board or something. Right now, it's Martin, Pol Espargaro and Pecco Bagnaia on the front row. And row 2 would be full of heavy hitters. The World Championship leader, Quartararo, Marc Marquez and Jack Miller. But Aleix Espargaro, can he have a say in that?
Oh, blimey, Aleix Espargaro pushing hard in that factory Aprilia, making all kinds of strange shape through Woodcote. 6th place for Aleix Espargaro there at the moment. Now then, Jorge Martin on pole at the British Grand Prix, but I don't think Pramac Ducati is celebrating. We're kind of...
That's not bad from Rossi, 8th place.
Yeah, he'll take that, won't he? That's an excellent job. Position on the first 3 rows.
It didn't work out. He's happy with that. It didn't work out at all well for the factory Suzuki boys. Rins and Mir are 10th and 11th. Binder likewise 12th. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Has something happened on circuit that we don't know about? This is the fastest lap at turn 8. He cuts the corner.
There you go, yeah, crystal clear. Well, pole position to Pol Espargaro. Congratulations to him.
Pol Espargaro then is going to take pole.
Clearly, though, Jorge Martin was cutting the corner, exceeding
finally official. So Pol Espargaro, congratulations, it is official, you are on pole.
Brilliant job by Pol Espargaro, the 30-year-old Spaniard who's been in the doldrums so often in 2021. You can't keep a good man down for too long, can you?
Would you believe it? That's pushed Fabio Quartararo back up onto the front row.
Jorge Martin's now up into 4th spot. He knew he'd cut the. He knew he'd cut it at turn number 8. Sorry, Jorge, you're not going to get away with that one, mate. So, Repsol Honda, Pol Espargaro on pole position, and he's pumped about that brilliant lap. The 58.889 was a stupendous lap time.